Conflict of Interest. Savannah Martin Mystery, 17. Written by Jenna Bennett. Read to you by Amanda Stribling. Chapter 1. "Do you remember Katie Graves?" my husband asked. It took a second, maybe more than one, before I placed the name in my memory. Then I nodded. Of course. We're sitting side by side at the island in Mother's kitchen at the Martin Mansion in Sweetwater, having dinner. And I'm calling it my mother's kitchen, even though technically it was my kitchen now. At least for the time being. Mother had vacated the premises over the weekend to live in sin with Sheriff Satterfield, and had left Rafe and me and baby Carrie in sole possession. We were eating at the island because the dining room table can seat 16, and I hadn't felt like dealing with the antique splendor of it for just the two of us. And besides, the kitchen island was much closer to the stove and the food, and that made everything easier. Rafe quirked a brow in my direction. "A bit of thinking for an of course, wasn't it?" I couldn't very well deny that. I haven't thought about her in years, and I didn't really know her. I don't think I ever met her, but I remember what happened. Rafe nodded and took another bite of chicken. He's 3 years older than me, and must have been in high school at the time Katie Graves disappeared. I'd still been in middle school, but he had probably known Katie, or at least known her better than I did. "She was a year ahead of me," he said when I asked, "and didn't pay me no mind, but I knew who she was. Saw her in the hallways in the cafeteria." "Pretty girl?" "Pretty enough," Rafe said, "though that don't always matter." No, it doesn't. 16-year-old girls disappear sometimes even when they aren't pretty. That's what had happened to Katie. She set out for school one morning and never made it there. Her parents sounded the alarm when she didn't come home in the evening, but by then she'd been gone close to 12 hours, and she either had enough of a head start to be halfway to Canada, or whoever took her did. Nobody knew what had happened, or if they did, they didn't talk about it. There was speculation that she'd run away from home, and speculation that she'd been abducted. For a few weeks, every parent in Murray County kept a tight rein on their children. As time passed and nobody appeared, people started leaning more toward Katie taking off on her own, and everyone relaxed again. Life went back to normal. For everyone but Katie's friends and family, I guess. "What about her?" I asked. Rafe took another deliberate bite, and chewed and swallowed before he answered. "The sheriff called. They found bones up in the hills near the Devil's Backbone." "The Devil's Backbone?"
Sample complete. Ready to continue?